Oh, it's your boy Lyriq here with OLP, back with another IG Live interview. And today we got a special guest. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. We about to get him up in here real quick. Hope y'all been enjoying y'all week. What's going on, my dukes? What's up? Let's see. Try him again real quick. Alright. Again, it's Lyriq here with OLP. We got another IG Live interview. We're just waiting on our guest to get in the building. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. We're gonna have a segment for y'all later on in the interview. If y'all want to tap in, ask some questions. And yeah, give him a couple minutes to get everything. You know what I'm saying? We about to come him up real quick. There you go, right there. Yeah, bro, try to send me a request or something. There you go, there you go. About to have our guests in the building on this beautiful Monday. Beautiful Monday. Let me try this. Let's try that. IG been tripping lately. Like, come on now. There you go. What's going on, bro?
What's good with you? What's good with you, Pimpin?
Not much. How you doing today? First and foremost.
Thriving and surviving, man. You know how it is.
Or I feel you on that. But yeah, it's your boy Lyriq here with OLP. Doing our IG Live interviews. We got our special guest in the building. If you want to introduce yourself, let us know who you are, what you do, and yeah.
Well, who me? I am your civilized Southern sociopath known as Beach Johnson, better known as the Bastion of Excellence and Savage Totality. If you ain't figured it out by now, I'm good with them words, so your boy rap and does good music pretty well. There you
A lot of vibration.
Hey. Hey, Larry, hold on real quick. Let me clear this line out. I'm gonna come right back.
I bet. Yeah, y'all see who we got in the building. We got Beast, the Savage, in the building. You know what I'm saying? He just graced the stage. He will return though. Until then, let me get these questions ready. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, we good. We good. Again, shout out to everybody in the chat. We're gonna have a segment for y'all later on in the interview where y'all can ask any questions y'all want to ask, any questions y'all think I forgot to ask or y'all just want to ask. It'll be our time. Be our time. Be our time. Uh, Thank you to everybody who came out to the last OLP event this past Friday. It was dope. Shout out to everybody who came out, made it, and did their thing, graced the stage, all that. Dope talent in North Carolina. Dope talent everywhere. Just you got to be listening and looking. Double love. And if y'all don't want to wait till later on in the segment to type in y'all questions, y'all can go ahead and do it now, and I'll just go back to them later. You know what I'm saying? If that's how y'all want to do it. But yeah. Wait, Mr. Beast. And No, I ain't talking about Jimmy. Man. Speaking of, did y'all watch the Beast games? The series he got out? I checked it out. It was interesting. Definitely interesting. Definitely. So yeah, what questions y'all want to ask him? Y'all let me know. Go ahead and add them to the list real quick. Our next OLP event will be on the second Friday. So I think that's the 11th, March 11th at the Artist Block from 9 p.m. to midnight. Y'all come turn up, show out, bring that heat, all that, all that. Artists, singers, rappers, comedians, dancers, poets, whatever talent you got, come showcase it. Come showcase it. And again, for y'all who just tapping in, we going to IG Live interview with B.E.A.S.T Johnson. He had to take care of something real quick and he's going to come right back. So just be patient, be patient. We do our interviews on Mondays and Tuesdays. So if you're interested, contact me or Mon Dukes and we'll get you scheduled. Just let y'all know now, we are like scheduled. We backed up to like September, something like that. So just work with us. We're going to work with y'all and make it happen. All right, here you go, right here. Get the homie back up in here.
Apologies.
Hey, I'm gonna remove you and add you back real quick.
Good.
Instagram, man. Hey, trying me. Delano still. Shout out to you too, bro. Appreciate you. All right.
What's good? What's good?
Not much, man. Not much.
What's good? Shouts out to everybody currently watching later. Tap in later. Appreciate the views. Appreciate y'all looking at the nigga and not calling the police on me. Much love.
All right, so if you want to just go ahead and introduce yourself again for the people who just tapped in, let them know who you are, what you do, where you from.
Well, for those of you that don't know and ain't never seen me before, what the fuck is wrong with you? But I understand. But once again, I am the bastion of excellence and savage totality. They call me B.E.A.S.T Johnson. I'm a musician, artist, singer-songwriter, and a nigga that does anything and everything to get his money.
That's facts. And what does B stand for again?
It says the bastion of excellence and savage totality.
I like that. I like that. How do you come up with that name? Where
originally the name started. It's kind of built up over the course of my life. It's always been a reference nickname growing up.
Yeah.
I am a nerd, big geek, big in the comics, and for those of you who know X-Men, Beast, that was like my spirit animal growing up. I connected to him. Big ass kid, smart as fuck, big ass feet, and oddly athletic. Just over time, it just kind of stuck. What's good? What's good?
Shout out everybody checking in. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna have a segment for y'all later on. All right, man. So let's start from the beginning. Your origin stories. What got you into doing music, and who inspired you, or what inspired you against music?
It's a family thing. So honestly, my first influence, my greatest influence, will always be my father. Himself being a musician, what they would call a prodigy. I grew up around it pretty much my whole life. My dad played organ in the church, played horns, guitar, bass. Nick played about over a dozen different instruments.
That's dope.
It was just from the time I was 2, I've been singing and doing music to some degree.
You said since you was 2?
Since I was 2, yes.
Damn, what was you doing?
Yes, I've been singing since the age of 2 in church, from church choir, school choirs. I spent from 2 to roughly 19 just singing.
That was dope.
And kind of honing my craft there, picking up instruments here and there. And once I hit 19, I say, let's do this shit for real. Let's be professional and business minded about it.
Okay.
And really plunged into my craft.
What's up? So what genre does your music fall under?
Good question. Shouts out to my mentor, my Yoda, if you will, Prop Joe, because he had finally answered that question for me a couple years ago. My genre would be considered as alternative hip hop, adult contemporary hip hop, or alternative hip hop.
Okay.
Now, for those that are wondering what the fuck that is, basically, I love all music. I love all genres, and I like making music within all genres. Just because it's a hip hop track, I might approach it with a country twang, throw a little damn 80s pop on it. But at the end of the day, my lyrics have really always been about tapping into emotions and evoking emotions that we all as humans share. You might not be able to understand definitively what I'm talking about, but you still relate to it. The lyrics still respond and resound in your heart. You still remind us of shit. This is great.
That's definitely unique nowadays, because 2025, a whole lot of drill music going on, a whole lot of rap. You know what I'm saying? So that brings a different side to it.
Well, I've always been different, so it was. I don't follow trends. I end up making
them. Facts. So I seen you just released your single, Carolina Crick.
Yes, sir.
January 31st.
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all go check that shit out there.
Yeah.
Check it out, Carolina Crick, on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, I go tap into that. How'd that song come about?
Carolina Crick was an example. It was pretty much the first song that I ever actually created myself. I produced the beat, wrote the lyrics. Only thing I didn't do was engineer it. But it was an example for me and a chance for me to listen to my actual supporters over the years. Been told you can do this shit, man. Like, you can do more than just rap and sing. Like, you can make the beats, man. Just quit fucking around and just make the beats. And started doing a little production. Made that beat one day and was just, you know what? I'm gonna write to this. And
yeah, I know you can make beats.
Yeah, sparingly. I'm new to this thing. I ain't gonna sit out here and try to play myself like night one or Timberland.
Yeah,
maybe in the game when it comes to that. Go ahead.
I seen in the title Carolina Crit. The Crit is an acronym.
Mm-hmm.
What's the KRIT stand for?
It's a multitude of things right now. I call it Carolina Crit just because those that do know of Big Crit and know of his legacy and his catalog
Yep.
Is one of the artists that I will always get compared to, reference to, or in certain cases, flat out asked, did you sell your lyrics to him, or hey, I think that nigga biting your shit. Like, yo,
Okay.
he said some shit that sounds just like you.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me you ain't say that shit, nigga. You can't tell me that, nigga, that's you. So I was like, no,
Exactly.
fuck it, I'm gonna embrace that. And just roll with, just make a track that gives everybody that feeling and vibe. If you ever listen to a Crit track, you know it's super soulful and super subtle.
That's facts. That's facts. Do you have a project that's coming out soon?
Yes. Oh no, this is the lead single to my EP that we'll be dropping on Easter 420.
Okay.
And it's entitled Carolina's Own. And the OWN is an acronym as well. Short for Carolina's One Wild Nigga.
One wild nigga. Oh, okay. I like how you getting creative with the title names too.
I was raised up by pimps and pushers and street niggas. I grew up with that slick talk.
Yeah.
Gotta embrace who you are nowadays, man. Can't fake the funk.
Okay, that's what's up. Any upcoming performances?
Right now I'm focusing on finalizing the EP, making sure it's straight, getting any necessary merch and branding out the way. Be looking to perform after I drop it. So we're looking at around May. Start off the spring and summertime. Get back on the stage.
That's dope. That's priorities right there. Yeah, y'all stay tuned for Carolina's Own dropping the 420 on Easter.
Yes, sir. Before I forget,
say it again.
Shouts out to the crew. S to the D to the M to the G. One time for Smoking Diamonds. That's the label. That's the fam. Definitely love them for supporting me and bringing me in and helping me get to this point with this project.
Okay. And shout out to them. Speaking of, I want your opinion on what do you think is better for artists nowadays? Do you think it's better for them to find a team and get signed, or do you think we could do it independently?
You're never truly independent. Even Prince, one of the greatest fucking musicians that we ever knew of, as far as music. The nigga could play every instrument on the track. He could engineer everything on the track. He can mix it down his damn self, but he can't play it. So as independent as we want to be with our music, with our individual gifts and crafts, we still need a team. Because a team or just having that support shows that you're more than what you're trying to portray yourself to be. It's one thing for me to walk around here braggadocious and say I'm the shit. Bitch, I'm B.E.A.S.T Johnson, you better recognize. It sounds different when it comes from somebody else.
That's facts.
And sometimes you need that confirmation though, like to truly know that you're doing it right. It helps to have a team, whether it's a team of supporters, team of fans, actual background team, whatever type of team you got, it helps. Jordan was Jordan, but damn it, if he ain't need Scotty and fucking Dennis, definitely need a cook.
Kobe needs.
So my short answer to that would be this: build you a team. Stay independent till you can build you a team. Don't just go out there and try to hop on somebody's team, chase for that ring. Nah, build you your team. Because if they're gonna be your team, then these are the people that not only know how to represent you, know how to explain you, but they know you. So they know you enough to help bring out the vision that you're trying to put out.
Yeah, I agree 100%. So, what's your thoughts on just AI generated music?
Anything for the novelty of it, great. Like for anything, any type of music that is trivial, simple, in general, I don't see no problem with it. If you can make me an AI song of SpongeBob dissing Bart Simpson, and it sounds like this, and it got some bars, I'm gonna listen to it. I ain't gonna flex. I'm gonna listen to it.
Would you
And
ever
if the shit
consider
hard hit,
using
I definitely gonna bump it. But as far as AI trying to replace the actual humanity, the actual human
it?
connection of it, it'll never happen.
Would you ever consider using it on like a project or a track?
I would entertain it. I would entertain the idea and play around with it, and then see what happens. But as far as me dropping music under my name using AI, excuse me, oh nah.
So that's out of the question. Okay.
If that's my voice, bitch, that's my voice. I said it. That's not just my voice. That's my breath.
Oh my God.
That's my part. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
If they say B.E.A.S.T Johnson and you hear them lyrics, that's me.
All right. Yeah. So in the next 2 to 3 years, what do you see your career, or what do you want your career to be?
Next 2-3 years, just progressing from where I'm at currently and establishing myself, establishing my team, building and constructing a proper network for my local artists.
Okay.
Just showing the industry that there's credible, marketable talent in North Carolina, but also showing that North Carolina talent, you ain't got to play the game to get in the game. You ain't got to sell your soul. You can give them a devil's deal. You ain't got to take theirs.
Ooh. Explain that. What you mean by that?
Well, the devil's deal is just in general.
The devil's deal.
But the devil's deal, I wrote in the song that God's will is the devil's deal. The difference is when God blesses you with something, he'll put you through hell to make sure you're worthy of it and to also make sure it's sustainable. God's will ensures that the trials and tribulations are worth it. So you go through the hell first so you can truly enjoy the heaven. The devil's deal is the flip. They're going to show you heaven. And once you get up in that motherfucker and think it's heaven, now you're going to go through all this hell.
That's deep.
But when I tell younger artists, especially amateurs coming up in the game, it's all a hustle. So you gotta look at it like you gotta pimp them before they pimp you.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure that you present yourself in a manner and in a fashion that hides your true intentions, hides who you know the true depth of who you are. Like on some Trinidad James and some Waka Flocka shit. They sign them as ignorant ass Southern rappers. But then you talk to them for 15 minutes, you like, oh shit, this nigga got some sense. That boy book smart.
Exactly.
You know, that's really what you got to do nowadays, as far as the industry goes, to get in there, to not just approach them, but have them approach you.
Yeah.
When I say you gotta take that devil, you gotta give them that devil's deal. You gotta make them think that they getting over on you by giving you this amount, not realizing they giving you more than you really wanted. And the amount that they gave you, you already got that shit paid back. So by the time they go, so any future money they can't fuck with you. That little $250,000 advance you gave me, oh nigga, I already had half of that paid up by the time I signed the paper. By the time the project come out, all that's paid back. So the project profits is my profits.
Yeah, it's a smart way to go about it too.
You gotta be smart in this game.
You got to. Yeah.
You got to. That legalese is a motherfucker.
Speaking of being smart, what was one of the hardest challenges for you, like so far in your career?
Hardest challenges outside of musically for me is understanding my sound and cultivating my sound on not just a diehard fan level, but on a general level.
Yeah.
You know, on that status quo level. Because you want everybody to at least pay attention to who you are. I can't expect everybody to fuck with me. But I want everybody to have the opportunity to make that choice.
Fair
So
to say.
sometimes that means you gotta stray away from who you feel like you really are, or you gotta take a risk and kind of put yourself out there with something that you're not comfortable with, or you think goes against your brand, just to actually better build your brand.
That's facts.
Business-wise, the hardest thing for me up to this point would have been understanding the lingo, understanding how to properly put myself out there. Because I know this is hard to believe to some people, and especially watching this up to this point. I'm actually a very shy and introspective person. I'm laid back. I prefer the backdrop. I don't like but so many eyes on me. But some eyes ain't looking for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Definitely build my confidence and assuredness in myself to be able to go out and network, go out and present myself as an artist, whether I'm actually performing there or not.
Yeah.
That was something it took a couple of years to really gravitate home, so to speak.
Okay. Which do you like better? When you're in the studio recording or in the song?
Performing, always. Like I love making music. I love the process of making music to hear the finished product. But once it's out, once I get a chance to perform it, once I get a chance for the world to hear it or to see me interpret, see how I interpret it, that's really what I love. Just getting out there in front of folk and using this music as an excuse to be a silly ass fool. Get over my own insecurities and weaknesses and just put on a fucking show.
Turn up. Yeah.
And then,
That's what's up.
plus this, it's something different when you out there performing and you see the reactions, you see the engagements, you force the engagements.
Yeah.
You spark that controversy in that conversation. Man, I seen you out there performing that one part, man, when you talking shit, you looked that nigga dead in his fucking face. I swore he was gonna swing on you. And then the nigga you did that to was like, bro, for a second I thought you was really talking shit to me. Like,
yeah.
that's a subtle, nuance of it that I love and I strive for.
To invoke them emotions. Yeah.
Yeah, just to make folk think that, yeah, I'm talking to you. Like, this, you know, for us other folk, you know, you be in church some Sundays and the preacher get the preacher, and when you look up, he in your direction, he's like, there's somebody here that ain't great with God, and he having to point in your direction. Now you feel convicted. You start looking around and calling yourself out like, I love that feeling.
That's
To
what's
me, that's
up.
one of the best things about performing. Like, if I could fuck somebody's head up while performing and make them second guess some shit, I have done my job. And if I can make you think some shit is more than what it is.
So,
I remember I did a performance of Marvin Gaye's "Heard It Through the Grapevine," and the way I performed it, it kind of made it personal. The next night, somebody in the front row had left a wedding ring. Now, my performance, I was like, hey, this is dedicated to a certain young lady. I ain't about to call her out, so y'all ain't got to no worry about looking around to see who she is. Did my song. Everybody was really looking around the building, trying to see if there was a female feeling some kind of way. And then they come back to me the next day and was like, yo, somebody left their wedding ring. So I just used it again. Hey, apologies to whoever left a wedding ring during my performance last week. Sir, it had nothing to do with me. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just up here singing.
Facts.
But that engages the crowd. That makes the moment and the music a little more memorable.
More personal to that person too.
Yeah, just to me as the artist, but also to that person. Because they'll always remember, man, I remember I went to this one spot, seen a dude, do a cover. Man, some girl fucked around and left her wedding ring out of that nigga. Why she left the wedding ring? She left the wedding ring, man, in the front row.
That's wild.
That's how we build up folk stories and lore, man. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. Yep, that's fact.
Come on now, my name is B.E.A.S.T. Johnson. I sound like a neighborhood nigga with multiple stories. B.E.A.S.T. Johnson, you talking about B.E.A.S.T. Johnson? You talking about the nigga that get high 24/7? You talking about the nigga that the bitch like the pit bull? That B.E.A.S.T. Johnson? No.
Hey, bro, you funny as hell too. You could definitely be a comedian.
I try to be, man. I try to bring a little laughter and levity to the world. You can't do nothing else in life, fucking smile and laugh.
Exactly, man. Too much going on not to be happy, man. It's not that song.
Who the fuck you telling? I will drink to that stuff. A little naughty water.
Alright. So, what is one of your biggest accomplishments so far? It could be anything. It ain't gotta be related to music or nothing like that. It could be in your personal life, work life, love life, anything.
Well, music is life for me.
All right.
Music has been the one constant in my life. Music is the only thing that has never left me. You know, friends come and go, people live, people die, life still moves, but that music still moves with it. So my honest, greatest achievement would just be where I'm at right now. I'm at the point where I make music, I get profit off of it, I perform, I'm known and acknowledged for my talents. That is an achievement unto itself for me. And I'm doing it while not being in prison, because I never thought I'd make it this far any fucking way. So be out here performing and doing something with my life and trying to better myself is a great thing.
Okay. Yeah, shout out to you, man. You definitely making waves, bro. You doing your thing out here.
Shouts out to you, sir.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you
Shouts
again.
out to you, man. I appreciate this opportunity too, man. Like
Anytime, man. Anytime.
this is the type of stuff I'll be talking about. This interview is the type of things that I've been building up. Me and this man, this first time I met this man was going to South by Southwest. Be honest with
Yeah.
you, just on some humbug. We going for two separate, complete different reasons. But we linked.
Exactly.
He support what I came over there to do. It's only right that I support what he do.
Appreciate it again, man. Appreciate it again. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. We about to get into these verses. Are you familiar with the verses?
We talking about nah, I'm not actually. We got different verses. I'm intrigued. What's your verse?
Verses originally is like you ask this person versus this person, and you choose which one you like more. Or it might be this thing versus this thing. You choose which one you like more.
Oh, let's go.
But hold on, man. I'll switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm calling this a versus.
Okay.
So it's gonna be the same concept, except I'm gonna ask you this person versus this person. And whoever you choose, all their work, the category, catalog, all that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. Let's go.
So
Let's go.
don't choose who you like. Is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah. Let's go. It's gonna be interesting right here. Yeah, I gonna hear some shit.
Yeah, let's get it started. And chat, if y'all want to ask some things, I can talk to you in the chat. All right, first one we got is, since we got Beast in the building, I think it was only right that Beastie Boys versus Run DMC.
Oh, do we have the option to plead the fifth?
You do have the option to plead the fifth. If you want to choose both of them, you can. It's totally up to you.
I mean, from a personal stance, the catalog, I kind of vibe more with Beastie Boys than Run DMC. But these are two groups that I grew up with. Like, these are pioneers.
Yeah.
I ain't about to fix my mouth and be like, yeah, one got to go. Oh hell no, that'll fuck up the timeline right there. We need both of them.
All right. That's fair. We got Busta Rhymes versus Method Man.
Son of a bitch. You couldn't have asked me what I want in my liver or my heart. I feel like that's an easier question.
Oh, that's I try to make these tough matchups.
Once again, personally, I'm gonna have to choose. I'm sorry, Method Man. You got to go. But, yeah, but Buster was one of the reasons that I really started rapping and learning how to rap. Like, I can't. Lord. My ancestors whoop my ass tonight in my dreams. Lord, forgive me.
We got Goody Mob versus Public Enemy.
Oh, Public Enemy. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a Southern boy. Need that dungeon fan.
Yeah, you ain't waste no time on that one.
Nah. A heap of hippo, fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens too big for my jeans. Come on, man.
Yeah. You don't make me hungry, man. So good. All right, we got Nas versus Jay-Z.
Bye, Jay.
Dang.
Bye, Jay. No, this is a very unpopular opinion, too. I've already caught hell over the years, and I will continue to catch hell and live and die on this hill. But Nas is always better.
Okay, okay. Shout out Nas. I would have second that first. Shout out Nas. All right, we got Mariah Carey versus Janet Jackson.
Bye, Mariah. You got a great voice. You got a wonderful voice. I hate hearing you every Christmas after about the third day. But Janet Jackson is the only woman that has ever made a gay man be straight on stage. That's some power in your music right there. That's some power. I'm sorry.
We got TLC versus Destiny's Child.
I'm sorry, Destiny's Child. Y'all will not survive this round.
Second out, no survivors.
There's no survivors. I'm sorry.
All right.
Y'all ain't fucking with Lisa Left Eye. I'm sorry. Come on, man.
T-Boz
head jelly? Come on.
Yeah. I would have had to plead the fifth on that one. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just being real. Most of there's like 2 generations worth of kids that wouldn't be here if it weren't for TLC. Hell, some of those kids belong to us.
Oh man.
Hey.
All right, next one we got Boys to Men versus New Edition.
Ooh. Ooh. Damn.
You got him.
Ooh. I got plenty of little girls in my heyday on both of them, boy.
That New Edition.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to say Boys to Men.
I was thinking the same.
I'll see you at the end of the road, but I can't stand the rain.
What we got
next?
This one might piss some people off, but it is what it is. We got Michael Jackson versus Prince.
Oh shit! Now you trying to get my family to jump on.
That's what I said. It's gonna make some people mad.
Now you trying to start family problems. I was raised in the house of Michael, but my uncle is a Prince fan through and through. Music as a musician, always Prince, but as a singer and performer, Mike. So I'm gonna have to go both.
All right. You mean you picking both, or you not?
I'm picking both. Meaning I plead the fifth. They got to stay.
All right, plead the fifth. All right. All right. This next category, we got shows, characters, and consoles.
Okay.
So first off, are you familiar with the shows Invincible and The Boys?
Yes,
all right, so we got Invincible versus The Boys. They both go crazy.
They do. I'm gonna have to say Invincible only because The Boys is one of the better live action adaptations of any type of comic book or fantasy piece of work that has come out in a long time. It's one of the few live actions that damn near stuck to the print. So I'm sorry, Invincible. You're not invincible this round. Try again, bro. check. Go holler at your boy Levi and go to another universe where I say the opposite, but
Oh my god.
I got to go.
All right, we got Power versus Empire.
Empire.
I have a feeling you're gonna choose that. Everybody.
Empire's good. Empire's good. Empire's real good. But it ain't getting on. Power's just written better.
I still to this day ain't seen Power. I need to get on it.
Don't feel bad because I barely I can't say I've seen Empire.
Okay.
From what I've seen, I've lately seen of both of them. Power was more engaging. It's more engaging, more realistic, less soap opera.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Lucius is that nigga, but he remind me too much of Victor Mitchell.
Of who?
Of Victor from Young and the Restless. I'm showing my age now.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, let me hide that prayer real quick. I'm showing my age a little bit.
Okay. All right, we got Captain America versus Black Panther.
Wakanda forever. Sorry, Cap. You got to go, bro. Hey, look, hold on. Didn't you get your shield from Black Panther in the first place?
From their country, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I ain't about to bite the hand that feed me. That's all I'm saying.
That's facts. All right, we got Xbox versus PlayStation.
Overall, I gotta go PlayStation. Overall, that's the better one. Xbox, you served your purpose. You lived a good, valiant life and died honorably.
Damn.
Hey.
All right, for the last one, I got streaming platforms such as Netflix and Hulu or movie theaters. Like, what's a better experience?
Movie theaters will always be a better experience just because you're leaving the house. There's a certain level of comfort with streaming, but you remember more movies and more movie moments when you go to the theater versus when you just stream it at the crib. It could be a great ass movie, because you stream it at the crib, it'll kind of fall to the wayside. You can see a shitty movie in the theater and still remember that fucking movie.
Exactly. All right, man. Let's see if the chat got any questions for you. Good.
Yeah, we got it. Hey, you see Coco now. Shouts out Coco. That's my manager. That's one of my managers.
Shout out Coco.
Shouts out to Coco as well as Ayo Prez. Y'all do your thing. Shouts out to my peoples out there in South by Southwest. I believe they still out there if they ain't just came back.
Yeah, definitely shout out to y'all. Y'all out here working for real.
No. Shouts out to those two. Shouts out because none of that would be possible without them two.
Okay.
Like I've been doing the local thing for a minute. I've seen many labels, upstarts, promoters. I've had my fair share of experience doing it. And I can honestly say, since meeting those two, personally as an artist, I wouldn't be in the position I am right now if it wasn't for them. And when niggas talk their shit by actually being on their business, they don't talk that shit because they too busy walking. They leave it for folk like me to talk that shit for them.
Yeah, y'all whole team, bro. Y'all built Army strong, bro. Y'all be staying consistent, showing love to the community, giving niggas opportunities. This goes on. Shout to
bro.
y'all.
I'm one of the biggest examples of that shit. You know, other folk know. When it comes to these shows, you either gonna see me. Most likely, you gonna see me at the front door doing security. So if you already ain't seen me perform, it's a surprise when they call me up there. You see, the fuck the security doing here? This nigga done hopped on the stage. Oh
You
shit, the security got bars.
yeah.
Oh, I can't this nigga like man. Even if this nigga garbage, I can't this nigga. This the goddamn security. They pay this nigga to fuck niggas up. Like,
Oh,
just be praying like, please don't be garbage. Please don't be garbage. Oh, he ain't garbage. Oh,
that's dope. Never looked at it from that perspective, but yeah, you're right. You're right.
hey, yeah, you gotta use what you got to get what you need, man.
But yeah, that was it for the reverse verses. Shout out to everybody in the chat. For y'all time. We got Beast in the building. If y'all have any questions I want to ask them, type them in the chat. Y'all just want to shout them out. Let them know. While we waiting
Throw
on
it in the chat.
let people know
Throw
what.
it in the DMs. If you see me on the street later on and I forgot I did this goddamn interview, it don't matter. Ask.
Facts. Yeah, let people
Don't
know
be
what
scared.
on social media and where find the music and all that.
You can find me on all major social media sites. Usually at the Savage Soul. It's at DA Savage Soul, all one word like a pimp named Slipback. My music as well is on all streaming sites, major and minor. Just type in Beast Johnson, B.E.A.S.T. Or hell, just type it in all one word. It don't matter. You see this, you gonna see this face. You see this face, you in the right place.
And do you we got the questions right here. What was the most inspiration behind Carolina's Own?
The title is one of the first kind of titles I played around with in the beginning. As you may notice and folk can tell, I'm pretty good with the words. I like to say shit to make you think. And it was just all about really showcasing who I was in a quick and silly way to show that, yeah, I'm serious. See the name B.E.A.S.T Johnson, yes, I'm serious. You see what B.E.A.S.T Johnson look like, bitch, I'm serious. But I'm also a silly nigga at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And one thing about my lyrics, I like to say shit that make you think about it. Like, damn, I never looked at it in that perspective, or I would have never thought of using these words in this way.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready. I'm definitely ready for the project to drop, so I can check it out.
That's right. With 3 entertainers from the city I would want to work with that I haven't worked with yet. Actually more than 3. I would just keep it real simple. Any local artist, any and every local artist in the Greensboro area, I want to work with.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about just perform background with you or whatever. No, just make some music.
That's fast. Y'all tap in. Ready to work.
If I could redo any moment in my career, what would it be? Honestly, no moment. It's certain moments I feel like could have been done better, but that's more of the path of life. But every moment that I've incurred through my musical journey needed to happen to build who I really am and to lead me to the place I need to be, lead me to this moment. So I wouldn't take it back from me.
I respect that. Let's see, give me more. We're gonna do about 2 or 3 more questions.
You know, some folks be like, man, I want to redo this, or if this would happen different, I feel like I'd be better. Nah, sometimes you need a certain amount of failure to truly succeed and truly know you succeed and enjoy that success.
Yeah, that's facts. You gotta learn from your failures. Keep
Yeah,
getting better.
I'm happy I failed or fallen, failed prior to this, because I feel like if I'd have did all that issues in my 20s, that would happen now in my 30s or 40s, that'd have been more of a hindrance to me.
Yeah. All right. What's it been like being on the SDMG team?
Oh, you niggas get on my motherfucking nerves. I swear for good Lord, I can't wait. Nah. It has been hands down the greatest experience, a fulfilling experience. And go back to that point of redoing things in your career.
Yeah.
I needed to deal with those hindrances, those issues, learn those type of character traits in people to really get me to SDMG. And now that I'm there, it's like, damn it, I wish I'd have met you niggas 20 years ago. God, they're like, where have y'all been all my life? But this is like, hands honestly, SDMG has been what I've been looking for, what I've been praying for, what I've strived to surround myself around. So it's a utter blessing. I thank both of y'all. Thank you, Prayers. Thank you, Coco. Immensely. Thank you.
Again, shout out to y'all team. I'm gonna do one more question. How many songs are on your EP?
This EP was just gonna keep it real simple. Simple folk songs. I don't wanna overload y'all too much.
Okay.
We're gonna keep it small and simple. Just you got a nice little sample of what I can do.
Again, y'all stay tuned for that. Dropping on Easter 420. You know what I'm saying? All streaming platforms.
Yes, sir.
And you got to wrap it up. Do you have any last words, any inspirational words for people out there?
So any last words? First off, thank you, Lyriq. Thank you to OLP for this opportunity to be on here. I'm gonna keep saying it again. Thanks to my dudes to answer your question in 5 years, the same as the 2 to 3. Expanding on what I'm doing right now, building what I've built and allowed to help build, and to showcase the network and talent that is in North Carolina.
Yeah. Okay.
My words of inspirations to anybody would, like I said in the song, man, just if anybody ever told you to do it, that you could do it, don't listen to the voice in your head. Listen to the voices that tell you you can do it. Just fucking do it. Even if you fail it the first go round, just fucking do it. You'll never truly know what you can do until you just give it a fucking try. Until you try, you don't fail.
That's facts. Again, shout out to everybody in the chat. We got B.E.A.S.T in the building. You want to know what the final again before we get up out of here?
Shouts out to Prob Joe, My House Entertainment, my mentor, my Yoda, my elder. So I gotta give you praise as well, sir.
That's respect right there.
Hey, these are the people that really showed, that forced me low key to get to this point. They saw that I could do it, and they helped me find out and focus that.
That's dope right there. They seen something in you that you didn't even realize. But yeah.
Yeah, they seen what I dreamt of myself, but didn't know how to properly execute, and they helped me execute.
That's mad respect right there.
Got to, man. Like, look, everybody, there ain't a single fucking artist out here that ever got any type of notoriety just on their own. Solo dolo. No. Somebody had to hear your shit.
Yep.
And that word of mouth spread. Somebody had to see the drive and motivate you and inspire you. So I thank them for seeing me and allowing y'all to see me. Because if they ain't see me first, we wouldn't be having a conversation.
That's what's up.
Oh, one more thing that I just on there. March 21st, we will be in Greensboro, SDMG. No Precious Diamonds Forever. Y'all come on now and support. It's going to be out on East Lindsay Street at Hibachi Studios. Come out, show love. If you want to perform, reach out to Ayo Prayers. Reach out to Coco B. If you can't remember them, reach out to me and I'll pass it along. Or just bring your ass up there.
Being like I said, y'all stay working, man. Hey.
Got to, man. These ain't gonna pay themselves.
I like that shit.
Yes, sir. Like you said, everybody invited.
Everybody.
Not everybody, everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, go ahead and bring that awkward ass white co-worker. He got the heart. He ain't got no footwork. Bring that motherfucker. Bring everybody. Bring your special cousin and still be drooling a little bit. Bring his ass. He in good company. He'll be saying we good. Everybody is welcome.
Oh my God. You was hilarious. But now, one last time, man, let people know where to find you, where to find your music.
You can find me on the major streaming sites, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify. Just type in B.E.A.S.T Johnson. You can do B.E.A.S.T Johnson one word, or you can do B.E.A.S.T Johnson with the dots in between each letter. Sure, just social tag is at the Savage Soul, at DA Savage Soul, one word, like him named Slickback.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Again, thank you again for your time.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity.
Yeah. Shout out to everything you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your EP dropping on the 20th Eastern. And he was released a single. Y'all, Carolina Creek. Y'all gonna check that out. Carolina
Yes,
on his way.
Check out any and everything. But I don't just want you to check out the music that you like. I want you to check out the music that you don't like and let me know. Because I do music for y'all. I don't do music to sound good to me. I do music to sound good to y'all. So if it needs to sound better, please let me know.
And thank you again, man. Hopefully you can do this in the future.
Oh, yes, sir.
And shout out, man. Shout out everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all. We do this for
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the comment. Appreciate everything.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the night.
I will, man. I hope you do the same, man.
Appreciate it.
I'll see you on the 21st.
I'll let you know about it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, until next time, it's your boy Lyriq on OLP doing our IG Live interview. We got our special guest, B.E.A.S.T Johnson, in the building. Y'all can tap in and get familiar with him. And yeah, till next time, we out.
We are